Hey guys, welcome to Girl Power on the YouTube, I guess we've always been on the internet, but on the YouTube. But now that we're back, yes, I get to talk. That's what I'm good at. I just have a few questions. You can answer them down in the comments if you want. You can just rhetorical questions, think about them yourself in your head, kind of reflect for you guys, okay? If I'm looking over here, it's because I have notes. Right here's my coffee. So there's a coffee shop on campus. Bless them. What was it like when you first witnessed God? How did you feel? Personally, I really don't. It's gonna sound bad. I don't really remember the first time that I actually witnessed God, but I know times that I have witnessed God work in my life. So yeah, like during those times that you've witnessed God and you've, like that time where you like realize that God's really God, like God's are real. How did you feel? Personally, there's a lot of joy, a lot of comfort for me, a lot of peace, the fact of feeling loved, to feel wanted, those sort of things. What did you do after your first God experience? How did you react? What did you do after you came back from that first God experience? Did you share? Did you hide it to yourself? Did you curl up in a corner and cry? So, if you can't remember your first God encounter, how about church camp? Or retreats? How do you feel during those? I know, even as a counselor, church camp is super, super, impactful. God hits me. I always say that I learn just as much, if not more, than the campers do. What about after? After you get home from a retreat, church camp, what do you do? Do you let the world get to you? It's really easy to let the world kind of hit you right there. Guys, the world has a way of, when we hit Jesus highs, to bring us back down. Reality hits, right? Reality slowly kicks in, or can hit, boom, all at once. But what I want to remind you guys is that you can go back, right, to those, what I cleverly titled, this, that new Christian smell, new car smell, new Christian smell. So clever. I'm hilarious. I did my own comedy show. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm nothing without God. But for real. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Maybe two stories. I don't know. Story time with Brittany. Involved in this, right? You need to get involved in this Chi Alpha. And so she did. She loved it. And then she told me about the retreat. And I'm like, you need to go to this retreat. I had gone to the retreat last year, and I'm like, you need to go to this retreat. This retreat hit me. I bawled like a baby. And, my life was changed. You need to go to this retreat. She came back from the retreat, and she told me, she's like, Brittany, I witnessed God. Her actual message to me was, I get it. Right? It was just I get it. I get what you and Bailey talk about. I get the feeling, and my heart was just so happy, right? This friend that I love and care about and have been praying for constantly, she gets it. She finally gets it, and it clicks to her, right? She's witnessed. She tells me that she witnessed God that weekend. But what do you do after that, right? Again, the world hits you afterwards. I tell my campers, the last night of camp is really the hardest night of camp. And I always tell them, like, hey, our last family group, I'm like, hey, we're going to go home. Sadly, we can't stay at camp all summer. But reality is going to hit when you go home, right? When you leave those Jesus high moments, you go back to your family and, you might not have the best family life, or you might not have the best family life, or you may not, people can be mean at school, or anything, reality hits, and it can drag you into that hole again. Like, if you're in this hole, this is what I want to tell you. If you ever find yourself in this hole, that you're just not on fire for God, you're not at that church camp high, right? You just it fades away, right? Because once you leave camp or a retreat, the devil's like, nuh-uh, I'm bringing you back down here, right? Like, he attacks you right away just because you've had that, spiritual high, and have witnessed that. So, you're not alone, okay? I have had ruts where, I'm feeling so good, after Christmas, after that weekend, I was feeling so good. I was just great. I was moving. I was on fire for Jesus, kept doing my Bible study, and then it just stopped. I just stopped doing my Bible study, right? Life got busy, summer got busy, I was, working, and all those things, and, school, and so, God kind of took that second burner, right? And not the front burner of my life. And we all hit that sometimes, right? You're not a horrible Christian because you've had a fallback where God took second place, right? But the important thing is to bring God back into first place and bring him back into your top priority. And so there's so many ways, right, that you can put God back into your top priority. The first way is to spend time with him. Communicate with God, because he will so much communicate with you, right? When I got to campus, somebody had mentioned about wanting to do a women's Bible study. Right away, God was like, Brittany, you need to be a part of that somehow. So I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. I was like, so God, if I'm going to be part of this women's Bible study, I don't want to, I don't want to talk to somebody about it, starting it. I'm awkward. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't want to I'm not the type of person to just go up to somebody, right? Well, we had chapel one day. A couple weeks ago, we had chapel. And the campus chaplain was talking about the Bible studies on campus, and right now there's just one, and I'm definitely part of it. I have that tonight. But he said that, hey, if anybody wants to start a Bible study, has an idea for Bible study, let me know. Come talk to me and I can help you get started. Okay, God, got that. Right? It was a clear door being open. Here you go, Brittany. And then today, during my Bible study, my personal Bible study, he told me there was a part, he was talking about, what's the word? Offering and tithing and giving, to the church for God's purpose. And during this whole part, it was a week-long part. It's well, what can I give? I'm just a high school student. Not high school, college student. I graduated high school. I'm just a college student. I don't have much money. God, what can I give to better your kingdom? And then he's time. Here's time. You personally, Brittany. You can give you to better my kingdom. And so, doing it today. And today was the first time that it mentioned giving your time and your experience. but this is what you want. Like, because I'm that person that God has to confirm 10,000 ways, right? Okay, but anyway, off topic. So if you spend time with God, he'll help you get back onto him, you know, because all he wants is a relationship with you. So if you work at it, like, just gotta spend time, prayer, reading your Bible, he'll be there. Number 2, if you feel like you're getting pulled down, surround yourself with Christians. Seems like the easiest thing to do, but seriously, it's so easy just to surround yourself with Christians. Because if you're feeling pulled down and you're around non-Christians, they're just going to pull you down even more. You know, like, nothing against them. Like, I have friends who aren't Christians. But if you're not feeling secure in your faith, they're just going to pull you down more. Right? Like, they're going to tell you, like, oh yeah, it's okay to go do drugs, or it's okay to go party, or whatever. When, as a Christian, no, that's not what we're supposed to do. So, surround yourself with Christians who will guide you in the right direction instead of dragging you down more. And third, if you don't have a mentor, get a mentor. Honestly, like, I can't, like, talk about having a mentor as an important key in your Christian walk more. Like, my mentors are, like, the most important people in my life, besides my parents and God, you know, and, like, they're my people that I go to for help when I need it, people that I go to when I need somebody to pray for me, people for advice, I just texted one and asked her when the best time to call her was, because, like, I need to tell her about this Bible study stuff. So, yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. They have to be somebody who's Christian, who has a strong faith that, like, you could turn to. They're great. They're literally the best person in the whole entire world. Like, they pray for you. We'll do whatever you do. If you want more help trying to find mentors, let me know in the comments or message our Facebook page. But yeah, guys, that's what you do, right? To get that new Christian smell back. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe because we're back. Hit that little bell thingy. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because, you know, there's videos coming out every Friday. Hopefully, Bailey's going to edit for me so I don't fall behind because I'm really good at falling behind. If you have any questions about whatever I talked about in this video, I don't even know what I talked about in this video anymore. Feel free to comment down below if you're comfortable, or message our Facebook page and let us know. But yeah, because we are here for you guys. And so, thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. We're so excited to get back on Girl Power and share the love of Jesus with you all. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, night, whatever time it is when you're watching this. And I will see you guys in a few weeks. Bye!